Today we're using the GRAU conversion kit for the SWAT here in Black Ops 6. I made an overpowered class that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For the muzzle, I had the compensator, and this is going to give you 2 ticks to the vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment just because at those longer ranges, whenever you do get into those long range gunfights, your gun isn't going to be shaking or having that really bad recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 14% to the recoil gun kick control and then 25% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for the underbarrel, I had the vertical foregrip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of horizontal recoil control. I personally love this attachment just because you can take those longer range gunfights without your gun shaking or having that really bad recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 14% to the recoil gun kick control and then 40% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for the magazine, I had the full auto extended mag. You are going to need the conversion kit on to apply this on your gun, but I definitely recommend using this just because it's going to give you a lot more ammo as well as recoil stabilization, which is definitely going to help out at those longer ranges. And I definitely did notice that it did make a difference with this class, so make sure you guys have this on. For my next attachment for the rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks to the dive to fire speed, 3 ticks to the slide to fire speed, 2 ticks to the ADS speed, and then 2 ticks to the jumping ADS speed. If you do slide or dive around a lot, you're definitely going to love this attachment because if you do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast, as well as ADSing extremely fast and ADSing after jumping very fast. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, we're getting 17% to the ADS speed, 17% to the jump ADS speed, 50% to the slide to fire speed, and then 50% to the dive to fire speed. For my next attachment for the stock, I had the infiltrator stock on, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed. I personally love this attachment because whenever you are ADS'd and you are strafing left to right, it is going to make it very, very hard for your enemies to hit you because you are moving extremely fast. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 20% to the ADS movement speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the SWAT 556 GRAU conversion kit. This is going to make it full auto. You're going to be able to unlock the magazine, have very fast movement speed, as well as vertical and horizontal recoil control. And keep in mind, you are going to have the iron sights from the GRAU, the original GRAU, so it's going to look exactly the same. So make sure you guys have this on. Here are all the perks on the screen for the wildcard. Make sure you guys are using Gunfighter so that way you guys can have all these attachments. Here are all the attachments on the screen with these stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys want me to upload next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Right, so I don't know what happened with my recording, but it did shut off, so we're gonna see if this will work. But I really hope it doesn't shut off. I don't know why it did today. It just said it didn't have space, but I'm using a whole different USB. Honestly, this PC is starting to piss me off. And you guys have really never seen me lose a video. Not lose a video necessarily, but never miss an upload. This cut I've missed, I feel like, more uploads than I ever did in a thing. Ever did while grinding videos.
UAV commencing surveillance operation. Hardpoint identified.
Alright, I definitely do like the magazine on this thing. Definitely recommend using that. I was gonna make a 5 attachment class out of this, but I did add the gunfighter just because whenever you do use the magazine on here, you do get some extra recoil control, which I definitely recommend using. I definitely did notice a difference with this thing at those longer ranges. Your gun isn't going to be shaking or having that really, really wonky shake. Or I should say pattern. I didn't mean shake because I basically said that twice. We do got to get to the hill, though. These dudes are a little bit sweaty. Usually those Japanese names, if you do see them in the lobby, make sure you guys back out as fast as possible if you are trying to get like a normalized lobby that you aren't going to have to sweat really, really hard for.
Hardpoint located.
But I am going to be recording with Salty a bunch tomorrow, so let me know down below in the comments what you guys want me to upload. I'm obviously gonna upload the sniper tomorrow. That's kind of why I didn't upload it now, or today I should say. Because number one, you can miss me with all that sniping stuff. I am not in phase playing yet. Here I said yet. I don't know what the future has for me. I would definitely join if they did ask me though. I'm not gonna lie, I would much rather do like some IRL content, maybe a little bit of gaming in there, but more or less more IRL, because I feel like it would be more entertaining. Call of Duty really hasn't been entertaining over the few years, in my opinion. I think the last time I've ever watched a Call of Duty video, I don't really even watch Call of Duty videos, but I watch like the funny ones, like the funny moment ones, or any of those along the lines of that.
Everyone is equal.
Hardpoint active.
Not gonna jinx it, but I think my thing is doing pretty well right now.
Must play fair.
One thing I don't like about this map is I feel like they bugged out this little spot right here, unless you couldn't really sit and look down the whole way of the little tunnel there. Call this in. I don't know where these dudes are. There's one dude. Hold your horses, buddy boy. Now I was gonna use the monolithic suppressors the other day, but felt they were telling me not to. He was saying that it was basically like a Warzone weapon. I can definitely see that because you are losing ADS speed, and Warzone is a long-range game mode, or I should say, game type. Oh my goodness, bro. That PPSH absolutely shredded me. I'm surprised they didn't add the GRAU as like an original weapon. Or as a DLC weapon, I should say. They added it as like a conversion kit, which I do like that, but they need to add more conversion kits. They need to add a lot more during like weekly conversion kits like we had in Modern Warfare. I don't know why they add stuff one year and then take it away the next year. I really don't understand that, in my opinion. Like one year they took out prestiging, and then they said, let's make you prestige whenever you're, what do you call it? Whenever I want you to, essentially. I'm not gonna lie though, I do like the prestige system in this game. I would definitely rather that each COD than what we did have before, just because you can prestige whenever. And you can manually prestige and unlock some cool little blueprints too while you're prestiging. So if they do that next year, I will be very happy with that. But what they should be doing is they should be seeing what works and building off that. Like they like the prestiges, well add the prestiges. The prestige shop wasn't a thing. I would definitely enjoy it, having that in the game. Every prestige you get, what? Let's just say 10 or 20 tokens. Let's see, prestige 1, you get 1 token or you get 10. Prestige 2, you get 3 or 30. It really just depends on how much stuff would be costing in the prestige shop. If you guys remember from not BO4. Oh my god, I'm like fried right now. Cold War. You would be able to unlock blueprints with 2 tokens. Or calling cards for 1 or 2 depending on what they were. If they were animated or not. I see you. I'm just gonna push behind. Thank God this kid is not sweating his nuts off. So good. Dude, there's no way this kid killed me. Knights with the heart in his clan tag. Out of all my time playing Call of Duty, I really haven't seen anyone ever use a heart before. Why is it? Why is it my PC doesn't let me record at the start of the game, like 3 minutes, but now we're at 7 minutes right now? and it's doing it do. I don't understand, bro. This PC is just so old. It is holding on by a little thread. It's literally Spider-Man is in my PC right now, holding that thing together.
I didn't think you'd run this far.
I ain't doing too bad on this map. I don't really think firing range is a high kill map, in my opinion. Unless you do play against some of the easier round players. I don't know. Because I'm not really getting too many streaks right now.
Hardpoint locked down.
It is also my first time using this thing. I don't know what gun he was using, but I'm very surprised that I outgunned him.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
I'm happy to hear you.
Hardpoint is active.
You are not
Hardpoint is secure.
Just think of it as a dream. I'm sure
We're
you
ahead,
won't be
but
disappointed.
stay
See how I like go,
People are no
like I'm doing so much better at the end of the game. I feel like it's because they just stopped trying.
the hardpoint.
I don't know.
Calling in score screen.
I will definitely feature firing range a lot more on the channel. I just feel like this playlist is really sweaty just because the map just came back and a lot of the older players are coming back to play this. So it is a little bit sweaty.
One last chance.
Hardpoint identified.
And it's not as easy finding out who's very sweaty and who isn't nowadays because they did take out ranks for some reason. Like the fact that you can see what rank people are in rank play, which I think is kind of ridiculous.
Hostiles have
Because that was the way I was figuring out who was very sweaty and who wasn't.
hardpoint locked down.
Because I would say the ranks I would not play against is anything around gold
Hostiles have captured
or
the hardpoint.
platinum. If there was a gold, like maybe 1 or 2 golds, I wouldn't really care. Actually, 1 at most.
Hostiles have the
I wouldn't really
hardpoint.
care. Just because it's only 1 gold. But the platinums you definitely don't want to play against, or crimsons. Them mofos are sweaty as F.
Enemy shooter.
Oh! Whole party's here, but we won the game. You guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.